how's it going? So look, I want to talk about this game specifically. Look at the champions that the enemy has. Normally, normally, I will not play into Nautilus and LeBlanc because they are simply too difficult to kill. Right? For me to control the game, it's way, way, way too difficult. They have so many escapes. I mean, they're too tanky. This lady also has an escape. This composition, also, Rumble is difficult for Tryndamere as well because he has too many slows. You know, he has his ult, obnoxious ult. He also builds Zonya. Again, this guy is also, he can go through walls. He can teleport to you when he ults. Like, there are a lot of problems that Tryndamere will struggle with. But why did I play this game? Because look at my teammates. Look, this guy, 60% Darius. So that's a competent player. That is very... And look, it's not like 2 or 3 games. He has 33 games and he plays predominantly only Darius. Right? So that's a competent player. That's a one-trick pony, right? This guy went Briar, right? I could see by his account and his Vi... Like, honestly, I thought he's gonna go Vi, but he went with Briar. But Briar is pretty good champion. She's fairly straightforward to play if you know what you're doing. Decent champion. Like, if you know the wave clear, if you have map awareness, she's fairly straightforward to play. So I played with this guy. I think he had a... what's his win rate? I think he had 100 win rate on... I don't remember. He had very high win rate. I was like, holy shit. And overall, I looked at his kind of peaks. All of them were decent. Like, it's either... Like, sometimes win rate doesn't really matter. It's more about, like, games and KDA. So I looked at his KDA. He had, like, 2 to 3 KDA on average. At that point, win rate doesn't really matter because you can say, okay, this guy is a solid player. It's probably he got unfortunate with teammates. Okay, so again, you see? Pick number 1, good. Pick number 2. Now, pick number 3 is me. This guy, amazing win rate on Ziggs. I don't know how this person is pulling off Ziggs. Fair, like, again, 59. And his main role is ADC. 58, almost 60% win rate. Excellent. Like, excellent, excellent, excellent. And this guy was also... Normally, like, I don't respect these champs, like Ziggs. But again, 60% win rate, 63. They are going to be good to decent. And it showed in the game. I mean, they were unfortunately disconnecting a lot for some reason. They just, like, sometimes would just disconnect. But they would still... I mean, they still performed really, really well. And look, you see team analysis. If you look at team analysis, 36 to 31. Normally, I would not play something like this. But, again, because the team is so good, and they have a lot of games, and they can justify that they are not going to Omega feed, I'm willing to go into a game with them. You see, like, the problem is why I'm dodging is because it's not really... Because, you see, like, it's like, you're just, like, hoping that the feeders are not going to be on your side, and you can see them. Like, you can see the feeders. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I would be not upset if we were to lose this game. I would not be upset, because they could have outplayed us. It's a very... Like, by champions, it's a fairly even game. Fairly even game. Because the LeBlanc kind of counters Tryndamere. Tryndamere struggles against LeBlanc. Red Kayn is a problem for us. If you look at our composition, if he goes Red Kayn, it's a problem. Rumble versus Darius. Again, very, very difficult matchup for Darius. He pulled it off somehow. I don't know how he done it, but... bot lane, again, you see Nautilus and this versus these guys. Now, they have more poke, but the all-in here is just astronomical. Much, much stronger. Especially with Kayn, I thought our bot lane is going to be doomed. Because they can just perma-dive. That's why I went for this build. I rushed Hydra, so I wanted to keep LeBlanc in the mid lane permanently. Honestly, and I know kind of like I played a lot about one-on-one against LeBlanc, and you can... Her weakness is wave clear. Like, her weakness is just she can't deal with permanent pushing, so I wanted to keep her in mid and just farm, and maybe steal some Kane farm. But I ended up... our jungler was just fantastic. I mean, our jungler just did everything. Prioritized objectives. And this guy is Iron player. Iron player, dude. Literally Iron 4. Like, I'm gonna post this game, probably. Just check it out. At what point is a bad player? Prioritizes objectives, knows when to engage, disengage from team fights, knows how to... has map awareness multiple times. He ulted. So do you know what I'm saying? I can see that he has map awareness because he ults with this champ. Again, Darius, I mean, look at this guy. He was able to beat Rumble. Bronze, I don't know, is it bronze? I think he's unranked. Decent team. Amazing team. Compare that to some players, I mean, they're like emerald level and they're not even that good. That's what I'm saying, is that ranked, I don't know. People are like, rank. I don't know, like, I don't see a difference. I don't see a big difference, to be honest with you. But again, the reason why I'm making this video is because, you know, like, I understand that some people are gonna say, oh, you're like stomping noobs and blah blah blah. It's not that I'm stomping noobs, I'm more like dodging the feeders. Kind of, that's my priority. And the reason why I kind of make sure that the enemy team doesn't have carry stopper champions is because a lot of the times, like, this is exceptionally rare game where your team is just so good. It's exceptionally rare circumstances. I mean, think about how many times I had to dodge to get to this game. So I have 6 dodges today. 63 dodges yesterday. And this was one game like this in 2 days. So this is like 63, 70 lobbies. So probability of getting a game like this is like 2% probably. Very rare. But honestly, I like games like this because in my mind they are somewhat equal. I was hoping that the enemy maybe was equal skill. So this would be... I would not be upset if I would lose something like this. Because this is like a nice game, you know. Because I know there are no feeders on my side. Hopefully there were no feeders on the enemy side. And then we would just duke it out to see who is actually superior players. Right? But unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think their Kane was pretty good. And again, Darius just stomped Rumble. And this LeBlanc... I don't think he knows how to deal. I don't think he knows how to overcome the weaknesses of the champion. Well, let's see. Is he one trick? Yeah, LeBlanc one trick. I think he just needs a bit more practice. Because, like, you could see he was just struggling with the wave clear. Just didn't know what to do. Didn't know when to back. Just struggled. Because I think he might be playing like he just pushes. Because LeBlanc is so oppressive. He just like gets a couple of kills, he starts roaming, but he can't do it against me because I'm a competent player. So I will prey on his weaknesses. So, but that's pretty good experience. I hope he watches the replay and maybe you know, analyzes what he could have done better. But honestly, Tryndamere into LeBlanc can... It's probably more to do with jungler for her. I don't know. I'm not a mid lane mage main. I don't know how to overcome if you're LeBlanc and Tryndamere just rushes Hydra and just perma pushes, and your team loses. I think it's lights out pretty much at that stage. Because LeBlanc has to use her ult to wave clear herself. Like you have to double W so you can. And the lane just becomes stalled. It's a stalled lane. But again, Tryndamere can heal, and I can kind of steal the jungler farm while she cannot, because her ult is just a very long cooldown. Anyway, that was it was. I know it's a stump, but I mean it was. I'm just saying that, you know, I'm willing to play with players if they are competent. If my team was like, I don't know, 12% win rate everyone, I would not play this. It's just, there's no way. Because they would, like, imagine, like, this is like 6-0 Rumble, this guy is AFK, this guy is like 0-3, these guys are like 0-6, all of them. I mean, I just can't win, you know? I just can't win in a situation like this. And we are doing this with LeBlanc, okay, even if I 6-0, I still can't win into their composition alone. It's just too difficult. Alright. Okay, I'll probably make I'll probably stream this game. Well, not stream, but I mean make a video so you can see the game. Alright, take care, bye bye.